Hello YouTubers, welcome to Hair Transforming TV. So I'm doing the hairstylist tag. I got a lot of questions. I got a lot of questions from Facebook and Instagram and YouTube on this tag that I wanted to do. So the first question is, what is the biggest mistake women make when caring for their hair? I think one of the biggest mistakes women make when caring for their hair is not having knowledge about their hair or knowledge about hair in general. But other than that, it's making sure they get trim, whenever they need it. That's the biggest thing, because when I was in beauty school, I would see people with lots of split ends, and they would, they wouldn't know that that was bad. They wouldn't know that it's necessary for them to get their hair trimmed, because if you don't, then your split ends are going to split all the way up your hair shaft, and it's going to make your hair thinner, and it's not good. It's not a good look at all. It's going to make your hair look thinner and flat and just unhealthy. Question number 2. Being natural versus relaxed, is one better than the other? Well, natural is always good, I believe, but I'm not going to say that natural is better, and I'm not going to say that relaxed is better, because it depends on you, the person who's taking care of the relaxed hair or the natural hair. It depends on the person, to say which one is better. Like, some people say they tried being natural and they don't like it, and so they start back doing relaxers, and so they prefer relaxers over being natural. And some people say they tried being relaxed, but it didn't work for them, and so they're being natural. So it just depends on what you like, I guess. Even though we came in this world natural, and we was born with natural hair, but people have their own preferences. Like, they want a easy hairstyle. Even though being natural, it can be easy once you get the hang of it, but when I first went natural, it wasn't so easy. With relaxer, all you have to do is comb your hair back or flat iron it or whatever. But yeah, even with relaxed hair, you still worry about how I'm gonna do my hair. You don't want to get up in the morning and comb your hair. Both of them have pros and cons. It's really up to you. It's really what you make it. I can't answer that question, really. But I really can't answer that question. I can't tell you which one is better. It depends on you. But for me, when I was relaxed, my hair was thin, only because I wasn't taking care of my hair. And being natural, your hair can be thin as well, but I think my hair is naturally thin. Like, I don't have thick hair. I don't think thick hair run in my family. Well, my mama have a lot of hair, but it's not, well, yeah, it's full to me, but it's not like, how people hair be so thick and full, and like, yeah, it's not, my hair isn't like that. My mom's hair isn't like that. And so I guess I naturally have like thin to normal hair. It's not that thick, but being natural is better for me. But again, it's all up to the person. You can be natural and not take care of your hair and have split ends. You can be relaxed and not take care of your hair and have split ends, or just unhealthy hair, whichever way it goes, if you don't take care of your hair. So it doesn't really matter. Healthy hair is the way to go, whichever whichever way you go, help make sure you just take care of your hair. Number 3, how does it feel to be a licensed cosmetologist? Well, they expect you to know, clients, everybody expects you to know how to do everything, when that's not like, everybody is not gonna know how to do everything. Like, really, every hairstylist don't know how to do everything, and they shouldn't try to know how to do everything and try to be like all that. But if you can do that and you feel like, oh, I'm tired of doing this, I want to do this, then that's fine. But all the cosmetologists don't know how to do everything, and I don't know how to do everything. Just because you went to beauty school, they just teach you the basics. They don't teach you everything. They just teach you the fundamentals. Like, yeah, so people stop expecting a lot from us, especially us newly cosmetologists. We don't know how to do everything. We haven't been in the business for 10 or 15 years or whatever, and so it's going to take some time to learn how to do everything. It feels good being a licensed cosmetologist. You don't have to worry about somebody calling you in because you're doing hair and you're not supposed to be doing hair without any cosmetology license. It feels good that you can, go get a booth and, have your own clients flowing in and out wherever. It feels good that you can just go work in a salon. You have license to work in any salon, and it feels awesome that you have the freedom to work wherever you want. You can get your own salon, and you can, have your own school, whatever. Number 4, what made you want to begin hairstyling? Well, the question that I need to be answering is, what made me want to do hair? What made me get into this? What made me get into this is when I first started transitioning into natural hair. And I'm not going to answer all these questions because I have long answers, so I'm just going to stop. I'm just going to do 6 questions, and then I'll just tell you guys the other questions that I was asked, just in case you want to do this tag and you're a cosmetologist or you're just somebody that know how to do hair. So, how I got into hairstyling, how I got into hair, period, is when I first started learning about hair, because I wanted to go natural, and I didn't even know, like, you could go natural. Like, I didn't never think about, stop getting relaxers. I didn't ever think about that because I didn't have any knowledge about hair at all, period. Zip. I mean, like, before now, I wouldn't take care of my hair at all. Like, I'll get relaxers whenever I feel like my hair is too nappy to manage. And I would grease my scalp whenever I felt like it was itchy. And I would, like, flat iron my hair like crazy. And I would, like, put in hairstyles, and I'll just shampoo and condition, like, not even that often as I do now. And it'll probably be, like, once a month or something, which is bad. Especially if I don't have any weave in my head. And so I decided to transition into natural, and I was like, how am I going to do this? And so I started researching and learning about, how you're supposed to take care of your hair and different products, and how you're supposed to treat your hair. And I really gained a passion to learning different hairstyles, because when you're transitioning, you have 2 textures of hair, and it's not that good looking, and so you want to do protective hairstyles with weave. And so I started, this is a way also how I started learning different hairstyles and trying different things with my hair. But before I started learning about hair, like how to take care of your hair. I already taught myself how to put in weave. Like, I already knew at that point how to do some cornrows with weave. That's all I knew how to do at the moment, and probably individuals. Yeah, that's the only two things that I was doing before I got into transitioning to natural hair, and then I started getting into crochet, braids, and quick weaves, and sew-ins, and all these different hairstyles that I was seeing on YouTube, because YouTube was my main resource. And you know, I gained a passion for hair, and that's how I got into beauty school, and I learned more about hair when I got in beauty school, and so now I can tell other people about how they should care for their hair, and that it's like really important that you care for your hair, because if you don't, then you're gonna have unhealthy hair. And you know, the reason why your hair look unhealthy is because of this. You're doing this, you're eating this, you know. So yeah, that's what made me begin hairstyling, being a hairstylist, whatever. I guess I'll do one more. Well, I'll do two more questions. Another question is, how can I make my hair grow? Well, I'm sorry to tell you this. I don't know, like, what products that can actually make your hair grow. I mean, your hair grow every day. I mean, if your hair wasn't growing, you would be bald. You know, maybe it's your hair is growing, but it's not retaining its length because you haven't been moisturizing it, you haven't been shampooing and conditioning it, you haven't been doing deep conditioners. Those are very important. So you have to look at what you're doing, you know. Maybe you're not retaining length. Maybe you need to moisturize your hair and do massages, massage your scalp, because massaging your scalp with oil, it can really circulate the blood, and that will speed up the growth process a little bit. And yeah, just get some oil, do some oil massages, like do 5 minutes of massages, or 2 to 5 minutes of massaging your scalp every day, and you should see growth. And you know, eat the right foods, and maybe take some vitamins if you want. But